In this video, I wanted to show you the highlights of this week's ESL German Clash of Clans Championships. The new meta attacks are really starting to take a hold at Town Hall 13, and we had some incredible, overwhelming attacks that I wanted to share with you. Now, I was able to cast this with my good friend Adam from Time to Clash. If you do want to catch my live streams, I live stream on Twitch and Facebook. The links are in the description, but let's go ahead and get into the amazing attacks we have on display for you. Here we go, Eve Mudder with a lot on his shoulders for this attack.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're looking at a triple and a 76 defense or lower. Something like that. I might have to double check my quick maths there.
Something
that's
around
roughly
that,
the
definitely.
numbers that we're looking at. We've got to focus on the first step, and the first step is the triple. Mudder's in. We've seen him hit some incredible triples in this competition. I'm back. I'm going to put it out there. I think he's going to triple.
The queen goes down.
It's going to be enough.
The queen went down, Adam. He pressed the ability, but the Grand Warden statue can actually do more damage, and the queen goes down. It's nothing too drastic, but it could be difficult here, as the pathing for the dragons will be a little bit more wider, and we really need to try and get the splashdown before the bats come in.
I still believe. I'm still backing him. Come on, Mudder. Don't let me down now. You're right, that queen ability makes me look bad on the predictions, but we're straight through with the blimp into the town hall. Importantly, the dragons get the scatter shot down. That's one of the key buildings the bats cannot deal with.
Oh, the second
Yeti
goes
bouncers.
down.
Go on, Yeti Mites. They get the second scatter shot. And you've got a Yeti Mite. We'll have to go and find our Yeti Mites in a minute. The bats are in. Oh my days, he certainly made this one difficult with missing that queen ability. But look, with no splash damages left, Judo. He's going.
Wow.
He's going right round.
Incredible. Again, things that are outside of the box always get me a little bit excited. We don't often see the bat bomb method used in this one on top of the wizard tower, with it being the only remaining splash damage, and the bats cruise through this base. Wow, Eve Mudder held it together, getting the 3 stars for sure for PTP, and it means I mean, come on, Royal Champion. She's not even used. Talk about swag. Have you seen a hero being swagged? Really giving themselves that confidence boost. And now PTP can just watch. Incredible.
I'm sure it's a genuine accident. I'm sure he meant to put it down. There's no swag. Oh, the confidence. Man, he missed the queen ability as well. I mean, seriously. When I miss anything, obviously, I'm always on catch-up mode. My head is immediately thinking about recovery. This guy's like, I've still got this. I'm still swagging. Don't worry. Wow, that is sensational. What a hit by Mudder.
But here we go, Adam. 7 lightning spells. It is the Zap LavaLoon.
Yeah, and this is the new meta. That word again, meta. We hear that a lot, and I love this. This is the difference between me and the pro players. My 7 zaps go in one place. Look at these guys spreading the zaps, so that way they can clear buildings on both sides of the base with the Quake. Fantastic value. Good start here by Nebrax.
Very good start, getting the clan castle, the scatter shot, and the air sweeper. But what it means is when the heroes come into the town hall area, there's also less damage, less protecting that area, so the heroes can get even better value as well, and the lightning and the Sui heroes really just work in tangent together incredibly well. Town hall goes down, Queen still marching on. What a start from Nebrax.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing he's begging for is those ice golems to go back inside. He was hoping for some more tanking from them to allow the queen to do even more. I still actually think he got enough, but it does make you wonder, could those ice golems have been something else? Could he have got even more value?
Yeah, you'd think so, and I believe, like you said, the reason he had them was to get even more value from his heroes. Decides to send the LavaLoon in quickly because he realizes it's not happening. I think that's a good call. Beautiful Grand Warden's ability hitting all of the balloons. Tornado Trap in the center will not do much issue to the balloons, and with the Royal Champion on the back end, it looks very good to finish this one off, Adam, and keep Inquisition in the lead.
That Royal Champion timing was phenomenal. Yes, she did ultimately get the scatter shot, but the key was she tanked it as well, which meant those loons with no spells, so they do struggle a little bit, but were able to roll through. Do you remember when Town Hall 13 first landed, we said you cannot Lalo because the scatter shot does so much damage to the loons. So this time now we're using extra things to tank for them as well. And that champion, I mean, that was a genius player on top of several other genius players. He's accidentally dropped that freeze in there. Almost looks like swag. I'm sure it's not. He's absolutely crushed it. What a triple. Is that the best hit of the night?
Definitely. I mean, we have 50 seconds remaining. Balloons everywhere. Swagging spells. So Lewis here, again, we know how good he is. This is week 8 of the ESL Meisterschaft. We've seen him 3-star a number of times. So he's looking to put this one to bed, like you said. Get the victory for 11 Original, and they can move on, focus on the final 2 weeks, because they are in a group, as we mentioned, that Tribe and Perry the Platypus are kind of running away with it, and 11 Original have got to maintain that 3rd position.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're saying is here, Anti-Bonza, you've got to get the defense. This is where you've got to come in clutch on the other side of the map now. You've got to get that hold. I've got to say it's a good start, though, by Louis. Funnel's looking good. He has Warbroke the side, which is interesting. He recognised the Queen was moving away. The Teslas are deliberately there. Very good base building by Anti-Bonza here. He leaves the hole in the wall to tempt us. But then obviously the Teslas drag them away. However, on top of that, the attacker then brings a wall breaker to adapt to it. Judo, you mentioned cat and mouse. There it is in action.
Perfect example, isn't it? And Lewis also had the recognition that as soon as he activated the Town Hall, the healers would be in range. So that is why we've seen the freeze spell come in. And what it means now is the Queen is very comfortable here, can take down the Clan Castle troops, and Lewis can shift his focus across to the other side of the map with the King and the Siege Barracks, and now the Hogs and Miners coming in. You've always got to make sure that you are not getting too far ahead of yourself and you miss a part of the attack. But the funnel is set up beautifully here, Adam, as the Hogs and Miners are moving into the base very nicely.
And again, like Judo says, so much going on this attack. But can you see how the Queen, the King, and the Hybrid, they're almost in a line here. They're working in tandem or parallel or trial. I don't know what it's called when it's 3 of them. But they're all working together roughly at the same time. And that's when you know you're set up well. We get the 9 Hogs flanking in round the bottom. Not only could we be looking at a 3-star here, is this the best one of the war? Very tidily done by Lewis, especially with the adjustments at the start. I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah, very impressive. And the thing that, for me, makes it even better is how calm and collected he is here, watching the Queen with the single burning down on her, but saving onto the freeze anyways. Just shows how in control of this attack he is. 36 seconds, Royal Champion's ability, everything swarming the final buildings. Are we seeing 11 Original closing in on the victory with this attack and another one to spare? Another 3-star, that is 3 for 3 now for 11 Original. The average percentage on the scoreboard as well, 86% for 11 Original, 99 there for AAA. But we have E-Vision with a similar attack to what we just seen in that of the Yeti Smash, Adam.
Indeed, a lot of ground here. I mean, obviously last weekend, particularly with the LIC final, we saw a lot of air. I know the World Championships, we might not have seen the attacks, but we know there's a lot of air attacks used there. Interesting, the ESL Germany, we do see a lot of ground. And this is a really fascinating part about streaming these regional events. There is definitely different metas in different locations.
Indeed, and I am sure that for the World Championships, every single team will be studying the local events as well, just to get a bit of a glimpse as to their opponents. Maybe they like a certain strategy. Can they build bases against that? It's definitely an interesting topic. The more you're in the limelight, the more your opponents could build against you. E-Vision starting off pretty good in this one, Adam. Taking down the enemy Queen, has nice pathing here. Probably we will see, well, either the Royal Champion or the Battle Blimp towards the Town Hall. It's a little bit strange here in terms of pathing towards it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting which way he goes here, because you can certainly see how he could path south towards the Wizard Tower and the Expo. I think he's hoping to path north. I don't know, when you're putting it down to hope, anything can happen.
Yeah, well, the Clan Castle does him a massive favour, pulls the Yetis and Bowlers up to this top area, so they will get the Town Hall, but definitely saving things to chance there. However, the Siege Barracks is in the back pocket, perhaps could have swapped to the Battle Blimp if it didn't go for the Town Hall, but since it does, This actually looks a lot more promising.
And it's fascinating the way he's done it here, because he tomed early for the early damage and then used the freeze for the Town Hall. Obviously, we think that the other way is the usual way to do it. The tome for the Town Hall made a big call there, but it's working out for him. He's just wishing those troops would go to the Inferno. He doesn't want them up there on the top side. Come on, come back in. Get to that Inferno. Give us the 3-star.
Oh, I think he's going to have enough to do it, Adam. I know it's dangerous, but he has P.E.K.K.A. He has the Wizards. He's got the Queen. And what do we have? Hog Riders coming out of the Clan Castle. Unfortunately, going to the Mortar first. We want them to directly target the single. Surely we are seeing a 3-star from E-Vision and taking the lead here as the Hog Riders get the single. 99. There it goes. The 3-star indeed. It is Eve Maxi to try and put the dagger through now and get a second 3-star for Tribe Gaming. 7 lightning spells it is.
Absolutely. So we've seen a defense from Maxi, albeit only just, but we did see a defense. Now he steps up on offense, and it's cruel here because if Robobots go 2 stars behind, you'll feel for them. You really will. But you know that Tribe are not going to let up off the gas. They're not that kind of clan. Maxi's going to be looking for this, and you've got to say, since he's come back, he's been hitting some big plays in every event.
He certainly has, and I love the adjustments to the lightning spell there. Just a couple used on one side in order to get the sweepers, then moving across to the other side to get the other defenses, and even got the earthquake onto the Eagle artillery as well, making the Sui Royal champion incredible to the left-hand side, and he can focus the King and Queen to the right. There's not going to be much base left, Adam, even before the Lalo is used.
Do you remember when you used to clear about 20% with your entry and then go for the rest with the Lalo? Now we're wiping out half of the base before you even put a loon down. The value here, the planning, it is top drawer stuff here. Maxi gets the Queen. Will he get the scatter? No, he goes for the ground skellies. That's the one bit of bad luck he's had. Look at that base. It looks like it's just been ripped through already. And the Lalo is only just beginning. We love that little touch there, bringing in the slammer on the side, let that tidy up. Brilliant stuff so far. I'm loving this. I don't know about you, Judo. I'm not loving it if I'm in Robobods, but for the viewer, this is fantastic to watch.
Yes, we have a back-end scatter shot, but really, it's going to be the last defense they come to. So even if they have the slightest bit of health and get through, that is all that is required. Eve Maxi, very calm at the moment, using the first haste to get the first scatter shot. Town Hall activated. Even has more balloons in the pocket to send in from the right-hand side. Getting to the Town Hall. Grand Warden's ability perfectly timed in order to make sure that they get through that and have the advantage for as long as possible. Love the back end balloons. Eve Maxi doing everything right, showing us that he still has the talent as a planner, as a player. What an incredible hit, Adam.
And you can't beat it. I mean, usually when you see an attack, you're always sat there thinking, man, could he have done that a tiny bit better? Could he have put that in a second earlier, a second later? That one, okay, he missed the scatter shot. There's nothing he could have changed about that. And he adjusts with those backside loons. Like you said, they weren't needed in the end, but he had absolutely everything covered and recovered. That is just absolutely phenomenal. That is, again, video hit. I hate to say it when we're doing an ESL Germany event, but it is what the Germans are famous for, efficiency. That was just such a well-planned, well-executed, efficient, professional, use any expletives you want in there, super hit by Maxi. Now then, we step up for Robobods, not the war that they wanted. They have done some good stuff for sure. And then just when you think it can't get any worse, iTzu steps up. We're swinging for the 14 here. You guys know 13 is a good pro level. That's the target you want at esports, but you always want to push it higher. 14 is exceptional. If Tribe Gaming could do this again, it sends a statement. We talked a little bit earlier. Tribe had a bit of a shaky start to this tournament. Their loss came early on, and even some of their wins were pretty close, pretty like percentage wins. Since then, these last couple of weeks, though, they have stepped up quite a bit more. And iTzu here could be about to make a big score, a massive confidence boost for Tribe, getting ready for the knockout stages.
Absolutely, and really showing his confidence there. iTzu using the rage and the freeze, but waiting until the single target Inferno had indeed charged up, just slowly getting through the Clan Castle troops at this stage. But the Queen in the base, going to be able to get the dangerous defenses, creating that pathing. It looks good, and a quick shout out to iTzu here on his YouTube channel as well. He normally covers his plan and why he did what he did the next day, so if you are wanting to get into the mind of iTzu, I'd recommend checking out his YouTube channel tomorrow, because he'll probably tell you exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah, definitely nothing soft about this one. He's going in strong here, wants to get straight into that base, and I love that. Not sort of walking around the outside, going straight in, straight for that town hall. And look at this narrow path he's created for the hybrid. I love what he's done. And because he's dropped that siege barracks just a little bit lower, yes, a couple of the miners will have to tidy up there, but it means he makes a big start into this massive set of outside buildings. And what that ultimately means, the Hogs and the Miners stay inside. They use the heals, they use the rage, they use the taunt. This is super stuff, textbook stuff by iTzu. And we're off to a flying start, Judo.
It is a very good start, and I do love the troops on the right-hand side of the base to keep the miners on the inside as well. It looks very promising coming down to the end of it. The Royal Champion going on a battle versus the Archer Queen, but she is victorious, using the ability, getting through to the final buildings. Do we even need to say anything else, Adam? iTzu closing out with a 3-star for Tribe Gaming. What a performance they have had today, and what an attack this one was. Just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this, again, it is more than just one war. Again, it's what we love about the group stages.